So adding glute, hip, and leg releases with the roller. So on the roller, you want to sit in figure 4. Always turn the direction that top knee is facing, and the hands can be anywhere you choose. But begin by rocking and rolling up over that glute. The highest is to target the upper glute. That can be where it's very tight, especially if you're a runner, a hiker, or a weightlifter. So roughly 3 or 4 rolls, and then come back through center and spin to the center. And now listen closely, you're just going to wing the knee out and then wing it in. If you're not feeling this, please adjust your weight so you're really rolling onto the outer hip and the upper glute more. These techniques are very nice after a long run, after a heavy workout. And then go ahead and tip and stay. You're applying pressure, releasing, always breathe, and then wing it back through center. So from the hip, you can target the outer hip a bit more on the IT band. So now you're going to spin towards the other end. For variations with the legs, you can have the top leg bent with foot on the floor and then hands down on the mat. And you just begin to roll down the IT band. Never go over the knee, so stop. And then go back up. And you can go all the way up over the hip bone if you choose, and then down. So for IT band, I recommend 3 to 4 times. If this is painful, it does get better over time, but you're releasing some really tight muscles and tight tissues. From here, I do encourage you to go on to the quadricep. So the quad is made out of 4 muscles. That outer one tends to be tighter. Just walking, you're spinning a little, walking away from the knee, away from the roller to take it to that outer quad. And then I'm just going to adjust my roller, bringing it back, take it to the quad. So now both legs can be on the roller, just above the kneecap, and you're just going to either army crawl up, or you can rock your weight back and forth. Notice my feet are pretty stable. To target inner and outer, you begin to twist the legs, twist the feet, so that you target other parts of your quad. Okay, and then you twist the feet the other way. And it might feel like you're going over a lumpy gravel road. This does get better in time, but hydration is key after these techniques. Once you roll about 3 to 4 times, let's take it to the other side. Starting with the glute and the outer hip. Sit on the roller, figure 4 other side, and then turn the way the knee is pointing. And just start to roll the glute. Roughly 4 to 5, your choice. And then spin back through center, and now you're just turning. The weight's on the glute. And if you're like me, your eyes start to water. If you just came in from a big workout, this can hurt, but you know the difference. Use common sense, okay? And then hold and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Turn it back in and take it to the IT band. Now you're coming onto the outer hip, and you can have the top leg lifted, demoing the more intense one. You can have both legs lifted. Then all the weight is on that IT band. That can be too much if you're a beginner with these rollers. And now demoing that top foot can come back down at any time. But just never go over the knee. You can go over the hip in roughly 3 to 4. Okay, we did target the quads on the other side, but just turn slightly so you can target the outer quad on this side a bit more. And in my opinion, that is the tighter one if you're a very active individual. Nice. And then go ahead and set both feet down, release the roller, and we'll finish with some hip and leg releases. You want to come down onto your back. Bring the roller underneath the sacral area. If you feel like you're spilling your belly forward, please adjust so that you're comfortable. And you want your weight roughly in the shoulder area, never the head, so nodding the chin. Supported bridge is a very nice low back release. This may be enough for you today, but just allow yourself to be heavy into the equipment. Please lift the left knee, hugging it in, transitioning to a hip flexor stretch. Variation 1, the right leg can be bent with the foot on the floor, or you can lengthen the leg out. I encourage you to have the right heel on the mat so that you can really take advantage of stretching here and relaxing the muscles. The more you pull in on that left leg, the deeper the stretch on that side, and breathe. Gently slide the right leg in, set the left foot down, and switch sides. So the right knee in, lengthening the left leg out if that speaks to you today, and breathe. And then gently allow the right knee to come away from the body. Lift the left leg now, so both legs are lifted. Adjust your weight on the roller, and finishing with tip-tack to release the upper glutes. So you're going to inhale, tip to one side, exhale, come back through center, inhale, tip to the other side, and exhale back through center. You're really striving to keep the shoulders on the mat, and you're striving to keep the inner thighs together, so you're engaging inner thighs. If you would like to build on, for example, if you twist to the right, you can extend the left leg or both legs to work the core a bit more. Bend the knees, come back through center. Do the same on the other side. Come back through center, twisting, extending legs only if you choose. Bending back through center, and feel the nice release in that upper glute as you do this. And then when you're ready to take it to one side to hold, please do so. So taking it to the left, I'm going to keep knees bent here, extend them if you choose, but stay here holding for 3, 2, 1. Inhale or exhale back through center and take it to the right. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale back through center. You're hanging on to the outside of that roller. So draw the knees in towards the chest, knees wider than rib cage for a nice stretch in the back. And then go ahead and set one foot down, then the other, and transition off the roller. Lifting the hips, sliding the roller off to the side. You'll feel a hole in the mat where the roller was, so drawing the knees in towards the chest to release out. Setting one foot down, then the other, finishing with figure 4. So left ankle on right knee. The right foot can stay down, or you reach between the legs and draw the legs in. The more you push your left elbow into that inner left leg, the deeper the glute stretch on that side and hip, but your choice. Go ahead and set the right foot down. Listen closely, you're going to cross the legs. If you're tighter, don't go down too far, otherwise you're just going to allow the knees to fall to the right. You're striving to have the left shoulder on the mat. If this is too much, you can prop a block or the roller underneath the right knee, and then look away from the legs to unwind all the way up through the spine. Uncross the legs, draw them back up through center, and lift your hips and set them down. Right ankle on left knee, keeping the left foot down, or you can reach between the legs and draw it in. Breathe. And now please set the left foot down, cross the legs, and allow your knees to fall to the left. You can adjust hips if needed, prop equipment underneath the outer knees if needed, and then looking away from the legs to unwind all the way up through the spine. Uncross the legs, draw your legs back up through center, and then hug the knees in. Nice. Setting one foot down, then the other. Treat yourself to a full body stretch. And then exhale, hands come down to your side as you bend the knees. And then give yourself a little hug. Re-hug other arm on top. And arms come back down.